Kasi yung mga sasabihin ko ngayon, I will not be able to say it
turn your mobile phone. Ladies and gentlemen, announcing the arrival of our keynote speaker, the Commander of Air Force Reserve Command, Major General Pablo RUSTRIA Jr., Philippine Air Force.
To our keynote speaker, officers, enlisted personnel, reservists, the graduating class, visitors, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Welcome to the joint graduation ceremony of Basic Citizen Military Training, Class Matayog 2025, Alpha Boracay, Philippine Air Force Affiliated Reserve Unit of the 51st Fire Rescue Squadron Reserve Class 2025. And Search and Rescue Auxiliary Training Class 2025 with Major General Pablo RUSTRIA Jr., Philippine Air Force, Commander, Air Force Reserve Command.
To formally start the program, we'd like to request everyone to please remain standing for the singing of the Philippine National Anthem and to be followed by a doxology to be led by Sergeant Kyle Patrick R. Natividad, Philippine Air Force Reserve.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Be reminded that we before the holy presence of God. Lead me, Lord, lead me by the hand and make me face the rising sun. Comfort me through all the pain that life may bring. There's no other hope that I can lean upon. Lead me, Lord, lead me all my life. Walk by me across the lonely roads of every day. Take my arms and let your hand show me the way. Show the way to live inside your heart. All my days, all my life. You are my light. You're the lamp upon my feet. All the time, my Lord, I need you there. You are my light. I cannot live alone. Let me stay by your guiding love all through my life. Lead me, Lord. Lead me, Lord. go along my way. Take my arms and let your hand show me the way. Lead me, Lord, and never leave my side. All my days, all my life, you are my light. You're the lamp on my feet. All the time, my Lord, I need you there. You are my light. I cannot live alone. Let me stay by your guiding love all through my life. You are my light. You're the lamp upon my feet. All the time, oh Lord, I need you there. You are my light. I just cannot live alone. Let me stay by your guiding love all through my life, all through my days. Oh, lead me, oh Lord. Lead me, Lord. The Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Thank you, sir. You may now be seated.
Moving forward, may we request Second Lieutenant Franz Earl R. Rodriguez, Philippine Air Force, Training Officer, 5th Air Reserve Center, for his welcome remarks.
To our esteemed Commander, Air Force Reserve Command, Major General Pablo E. RUSTRIA Jr., Philippine Air Force, sir, to be properly introduced later. To our Commanding Officer, 5th Air Reserve Center, Colonel Alvin M. Sevilla, Philippine Air Force, General Staff Corps, sir. To our Group Commander, Tactical Operation Group 6, Colonel Simon R. Medroso, Philippine Air Force, General Staff Corps, sir. To the Group Commander of the 52nd Air Force Group Reserve, Major Alvin E. Natividad, Philippine Air Force Reserve, sir. To other officers, enlisted personnel, reservists, and lastly, to the graduates of the Basic Citizen Military Training Class Alpha Boracay and Basic Citizen Military Training Philippine Air Force Affiliated Reserve Unit and the Search and Rescue Auxiliary Training SARAT Class of 2025. Magandang hapon po sa ating lahat. It is my pleasure to welcome each and every one of you to this momentous occasion. We are deeply honored by the presence of our Commander, Air Force Reserve Command, Major General Pablo E. RUSTRIA Jr., Philippine Air Force, sir. Thank you for gracing this significant milestone in the lives of our reservists in the history of our unit. This day is not just a ceremony. It is a celebration of transformation, service, and commitment. To our graduates, congratulations. You have completed your training, a journey that has tested your strength, discipline, and sense of duty. You are now officially part of the proud tradition of the citizen soldier who stand ready to serve and defend our nation, wherever, whenever needed. To our stakeholder, your support and cooperation are vital in ensuring that our reservists are not only trained and equipped, but also deeply connected to the communities they serve. Maraming salamat po sa inyong malasakit at tiwala. And to our reservists, let this be a reminder that our duty does not end with training. We are citizen soldier, ready to respond in times of crisis, to serve our communities, and to defend our nation. continue to train, to grow, and to lead with courage and compassion. May we remind us that in unity, discipline, and service, we find strength. Once again, welcome and mabuhay po tayong lahat.
Thank you, sir.
And now, may we call on Technical Sergeant Ryan P. Gonzalez, Philippine Air Force, Training Non-Commissioned Officer in Charge, 5th Air Reserve Center, for the presentation of graduates. To Colonel Alvin M. Sevilla, Philippine Air Force, General Staff Corps, Commanding Officer, 5th Air Reserve Center, and subsequently for the declaration of graduates.
BCMT class 2025 Alpha Boracay and 16 strong BCMT PAFARU and 30 strong participants of Search and Rescue Auxiliary Training class 2025 ready for Regency, sir.
By the power vested in me as the Commanding Officer, 5th Air Reserve Center, Air Force Reserve Command, Philippine Air Force, I hereby declare the 50 BCMT Matayog Class of 2025 Alpha Boracay, SARAT Class 2025, and BCMT PAFARU 551st FRSR graduates effective this date. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. You may now be seated. Likewise, may we call on Technical Sergeant Lloyd E. Abaca, Philippine Air Force, Admin, Non-Commissioned Officer in Charge of the 5th Air Reserve Center, to read the completion order.
Philippine Air Force, Headquarters, Air Force Reserve Command, Clark Air Base, Mabalacat City, Pampanga. Special Orders Number 284, dated 30 May 2025, for having satisfactorily completed the prescribed program of instruction on Basic Citizen Military Training Class 2025 Alpha, conducted by PIP Arsen and Boracay Island. Stephanie Ree Romuald and 49 others are hereby declared graduate effective 28 June 2025. Special Orders Number 281, dated 30 May 2025, for having satisfactorily completed the prescribed program of instruction on Basic Citizen Military Training, PAFARU, Class 2025, conducted by PIP Arsen, Alju, P. Belarus, and 15 others are hereby declared graduates, effective 28 June 2025. Special Orders Number 319, dated 26 June 2025, for having satisfactorily completed the prescribed program of instruction on Search and Rescue Auxiliary Training, Class 2025, conducted by PIP Arsen and Boracay, Major Alvin E. Natividad, Officer DAS 144320, Philippine Air Force Reserve, and 29 others are hereby declared graduates, effective 27 June 2025. By command of Major General RUSTRIA Jr., Arthur B. Balonis Jr., Colonel, Philippine Air Force, General Staff Corps, Acting Chief of Command Staff. Signed, Maria Angelica Beatriz G. Tan, First Lieutenant, Philippine Air Force Command Adjutant.
Thank you, sir. Let us now proceed with the distribution of certificates of completion and presentation of special awards. May we request our Commander, Air Force Reserve Command, Major General Pablo RUSTRIA Jr., Philippine Air Force, to give the certificates and awards, to be assisted by Colonel Alvin M. Sevilla, Philippine Air Force, General Staff Corps, Commanding Officer, 5th Air Reserve Center. The citation reads, Philippine Air Force Reserve Command, Headquarters, 5th Air Reserve Center, Brigadier General Benito N. Ibuen Air Base, Lapu-Lapu City, for having satisfactorily completed the prescribed program of instructions of Basic Citizen Military Training, Class Matayog 2025 Alpha Boracay, conducted by 5th Air Reserve Center, from 15 February to 27 June 2025 at Boracay Island, Malay, Aklan. Presented this 27th day of June 2025 at Crown Regency Function Hall, Boracay Island, Malay, Aklan. Signed, Colonel Alvin M. Sevilla, Philippine Air Force General Staff Corps, Commanding Officer. The certificate of completion is presented to Erica May C. Albano. The same certificate is presented to Joralyn R. Aliangan. The same certificate is presented to Leo D. Amasio. Same certificate is presented to Shala S. Amasio. Same certificate of completion is presented to Vincent Ryan S. Amalay. The same certificate is given to Joel C. Andrada. The same certificate is given to Mark Anthony E. Arnedo. The same certificate of completion is given to Jillian Lor Balya. Same certificate is given to Marian M. Banquillo. May Amor M. Kaipilan. Kailin L. Castillo. Marichel B. Sidar. The same certificate is given to Rafi P. Cooper. The same certificate is given to Pauline R. Dalida. To receive the same certificate, John Mark S. De La Rosa. To receive the same certificate, Ayan Flader E. De Los Santos. The same certificate is given to Irene P. Durana. The same certificate of completion is presented to Lauro E. Isticomen. Mark M. Hintalan. Angeline G. Gonzaga. The same certificate is presented to Lon H. Gilliargan. The same certificate is presented to Maria Patricia Isabel C. Javier. The same certificate is given to Stephanie Ray Humwad. Stephanie Ray Humwad will also receive the Leadership Award for having shown outstanding leadership, who can beat command and earn respect and confidence of her fellow trainees, and has demonstrated a marked degree of initiative and self-confidence in solution of problems. She was confronted as the class president of the BCMT Class Matayog 2025 Alpha Boracay. Same certificate is given to Pablo L. Lauro. The same certificate is presented to BJP Lohera. The same certificate is given to Ralph T. Malinaw. Mark L. Manalo. Edwin M. Martin. Same certificate of completion is presented to Alan and Nama. The same certificate is given to Al O. Orolpo. Certificate of completion is given to Dimple M. Pasugiron. The same certificate is given to Ivor C. Panes. The same certificate is given to Buena P. Panisa. Certificate of completion is given to Michael G. Partisala. Same certificate is given to Christian Mark P. Porras. Same certificate is given to Micah D. Raya. Micah D. Raya will also receive the Certificate of Marksmanship Award in recognition of her outstanding precision, focus, and discipline in marksmanship. The patience, control, and consistency shows the true marksmanship. Her exceptional skills and dedication not only set a new standard for his peers but also contributed significantly to the overall success of her unit. Certificate of completion is presented to Edison C. Silvestre. Same certificate is given to Danielle M. Sualo. The same certificate is given to Darcy P. Tan. Same certificate is presented to Arvin B. Tindog. The same certificate is given to Jonalyn D. Dolores. Same certificate is given to Georgia T. Vasquez. Same certificate is given to Janari V. D. Villanueva. Same certificate of completion is presented to Madeline N. Villanueva. The same certificate is given to Rachel R. Villar. And now we will be proceeding to the distribution of Certificate of Completion for BCMT PAFARU Class 2025. Certificate reads, Philippine Air Force, Air Force Reserve Command, Headquarters, 5th Air Reserve Center, Brigadier General Benito N. Buen Air Base, Lapu-Lapu City, for having satisfactorily completed the prescribed program of instructions of Basic Citizen Military Training, Philippine Air Force Affiliated Reserve Unit Class 2025, conducted by 5th Air Reserve Center from 1st March to 27th June 2025 at Boracay Island, Malay, Aklan, presented this 27th day of June 2025 at Crown Regency Function Hall, Boracay Island, Malay, Aklan. Signed, Colonel Alvin M. Sevilla, Philippine Air Force General Staff Corps, Commanding Officer. On behalf, the certificates of completion will be received by Staff Sergeant Alberto P. Partisala, Philippine Air Force Reserve. And for the Certificate of Completion of the Search and Rescue Auxiliary Training, Class 2025, certificate reads, Philippine Air Force, Air Force Reserve Command, Headquarters, 5th Air Reserve Center, Brigadier General Benito N. Buen Air Base, Lapu-Lapu City, for having satisfactorily completed the prescribed program of instructions of Search and Rescue Auxiliary Training, SARAT Class 2025, conducted by 5th Air Reserve Center from 5th April to 27th June 2025 at Boracay Island, Malay, Aklan. Presented this 27th day of June 2025 at Crown Regency Function Hall, Boracay Island, Malay, Aklan. Signed, Colonel Alvin M. Sevilla, Philippine Air Force General Staff Corps, Commanding Officer. On behalf, the certificates of completion will be received by Staff Sergeant Richard D. Iyoyo, Philippine Air Force Reserve. We will now be proceeding with the giving of certificates of appreciation for the successful conduct of BCMT Class Matayog 2025 Alpha Boracay, BCMT PAFARU Class 2025. Citation reads, Philippine Air Force, Air Force Reserve Command, Headquarters, 5th Air Reserve Center, Brigadier General Benito N. Buen Air Base, Lapu-Lapu City, in grateful acknowledgement and sincere appreciation for their invaluable support and services rendered for the successful conduct of the Basic Citizen Military Training Alpha Boracay Class 2025 and the BCMT PAFARU Class 2025 and Search and Rescue Auxiliary Training Class 2025 conducted by 5th Air Reserve Center, presented this 27th day of June 2025 at Crown Regency Function Hall, Boracay Island, Malay, Aklan. Certificate of appreciation is presented to the Tactical Operations Group 6. To receive the certificate, may we call on Colonel Simon R. Medroso, Philippine Air Force, General Staff Corps. Group Commander, Tactical Operations Group 6. The same certificate of appreciation is given to Crown Regency Beach Resort. To receive the certificate, may we call on Ms. Ruth Solano, Front Office Manager. Same certificate is given to Paradise Cable Television Network Incorporated. To receive the certificate, may we call on Mr. John Alfred Talunay. The same certificate is given to CNC Seafood Restaurant. To receive the certificate, may we call on Mr. Jackie Lim. Owner of the CNC Seafood Restaurant. Same certificate of appreciation is given to Jet Handler Asia Services Incorporated, Boracay International Airport. To receive the certificate, may we call on Mr. Godofredo P. Ramos. The same certificate of appreciation is given to Shen Nan Nan. To receive the certificate, may we call on Mr. Lam Chi Kyong. The same certificate of appreciation is given to Major Brian P. Hogo, Philippine Army. Thank you, sir. And now, may we request Colonel Alvin M. Sevilla, Philippine Air Force, General Staff Corps, Commanding Officer, 5th Air Reserve Center, for the turnover of administration of the newly enlisted reservists to the 5th Air Force Wing Reserve.
Philippine Air Force Reserve Command, Headquarters, 5th Air Reserve Center, Brigadier General Benito N. Ebuen Air Base, Lapu-Lapu City, 25 June 2025, Office Order Number 25-13, Section 1, Transfer. Pursuant to Section 45 and 46 of Article 8 of Republic Act 7077, Incorporation into the Reserve Force. I, Colonel Alvin M. Sevilla, Commanding Officer, 5th Air Reserve Center, Brigadier General Benito N. Ebuen Air Base, Lapu-Lapu City, hereby transfer the management and administration of the Basic Citizen Military Training Class of 2025 Alpha and Basic Citizen Military Training PAFARU of 551st FRSR Class 2025 to 5th Air Force Wing Reserve, effective this date and assigned in your presence. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. At this point, may we call on Major Alban E. Natividad, Philippine Air Force Reserve, Group Commander, 52nd Air Force Group Reserve, for the acceptance and subsequently the oath-taking of newly enlisted reservists.
Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, I want to inform class today that you are very lucky, that when you graduated, ara na inyo ID. So, congratulations to the personnel of the 5th Arsen. Kaysang una, IDs will be received months or years after the graduation. Karon ay inyo na bato nyo na. Okay? So, let's go to my main task. Philippine Air Force, Air Force Reserve Command, Headquarters, 5th Air Force Wing Reserve, Brigadier General Benito Ebuen Air Base, Lapu-Lapu City. 25 June 2025. Admin, Office Order number 25-14. Section 2, Acceptance. Pursuant to Section 45 and 46 of the Article 8 of Republic Act 1777, incorporation into the Reserve Force. I, Major Albany Natividad, Reserve, Group Commander, 52nd Air Force Group, Reserve, Iloilo City, hereby accept the management and administration of the basic citizen military training, Alpha Class Matayog 2025. Boracay and basic citizen military training for PAFARU Class 2025 effective this date. I now sign. The oath taking. Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name. Having been appointed as reservist of the Philippine Air Force, do hereby solemnly swear that I will bear the true faith and allegiance to the flag, to serve honestly, with integrity and dignity, in my own capacity, all responsibilities of my present position. I will obey all rules, regulations, and lawful orders. I will support all reservist activities. And I commit myself without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion. So help me God. Baba kamay. Congratulations, everyone.
Thank you, sir. Please be seated.
At this juncture, may we request Colonel Alvin M. Sibilia, Philippine Air Force, General Staff Corps, Commanding Officer of the 5th Air Reserve Center, to formally introduce our keynote speaker.
Before I introduce our keynote speaker today, let me have my remarks first as your training director. To our keynote speaker, whom I will properly introduce later, our training officer, 5th Air Reserve Center, Second Lieutenant Francis Rodriguez, the Group Commander of 52nd Air Force Group Reserve, For the information of everybody, 52nd Air Force Group Reserve was just recently awarded for Laang Kawal Service Recognition in connection with the 78th founding anniversary of the Philippine Air Force. It is led by no other than my katukayo in Ilonggo. Kasi Alvin man ko, siya Alben. So, Major Alvin Natividad, sang palakpak. I also would like to greet Colonel Medroso here, our number one stakeholder in Region 6, the TOG 6 Commander. And batiin ko na rin, sir, si Major Hugo, ang ating Task Force Boracay Commander. Distinguished guests and other officers present, whom I will leave to our keynote speaker to mention later, to the proud families of our graduates present, dedicated officers and enlisted personnel, and most importantly, our newly graduated citizen soldiers, airmen, and who are now search and rescue personnel of the 5th Air Force Wing Reserve. A warm and heartfelt greeting to all of you. Today, we celebrate the culmination of your hard work, perseverance, and unwavering commitment to service. You have successfully completed your respective basic training programs, and for that, I commend each and every one of you. The basic citizen military training for both line and Philippine Air Force affiliated reserve unit, particularly the 551st Fire and Rescue Squadron Reserve and the Search and Rescue Auxiliary Training, are all vital components in strengthening our nation's defense capabilities and ensuring the safety and security of our communities. You, the graduates, are the embodiment of our nation's call to duty, defenders of peace, protectors of freedom, and guardians of our people. The road to this day was not easy. You faced rigorous physical and mental challenges. You endured long hours demanding exercises and the constant pressure to excel. You pushed yourselves beyond your limits and tested your endurance. May nakita akong dalawa dito, mangyak-ngyak eh. Parang nahawa na rin tuloy ako. Parang gusto na rin tumulo yung luha ko. Siguro naalala nila yung training nila. And you emerge stronger, more resilient, and more prepared for the responsibilities that lie ahead. To our citizen soldiers, you have answered the call to serve as reservists, ready to defend our nation and its people. You have embraced the values of honor, integrity, and selfless service, and we are confident that you will uphold these standards throughout your careers as reservists. To our new Philippine Air Force affiliated reservists, you have proven your dedication to the Philippine Air Force and its mission. Your commitment to excellence will be instrumental in maintaining our nation's defense capabilities and ensuring the safety of our fellow countrymen. Sila po yung laging handa doon, naka-alert sa Mount Canlaon in Negros Occidental. And to our search and rescue auxiliary personnel, your skills and training are invaluable to our communities. Your ability to respond to emergencies, provide assistance, and save lives is a testament to your courage and compassion. This day is not just about completing your training. It is about embarking on a journey of continued service. The challenges ahead may be great, but I have no doubt that you will face them with the same determination and dedication that you have shown throughout your training. We understand that your service requires sacrifice, and we acknowledge the sacrifices made by your families as well, your loved ones who have supported you throughout your journey, and we extend our deepest gratitude to them. As you step forward into your respective roles, remember the values you have learned, the skills you have acquired, and the friendships you have forged. Carry with you the pride of graduation and the responsibility of your new roles. Congratulations once again to all of our graduates. May you continue to serve with honor, courage, and unwavering commitment to our nation. Mabuhay kayong lahat. I will now proceed to my more pleasant task of introducing our keynote speaker for this momentous event. Alam niyo po, aside from your volunteerism, he is the very reason why you are all here. Since his last visit last November 16, it was already approved that the BCMT Class 2025 Alpha will be held in Boracay Island. Palakpakan po natin. He was born on 29 June 1970. So, when will that be? On Sunday. So, bikini man. Pero, kita yon, nag-take time si Sir bago yung napakalagang araw sa kanya just to see you graduate. He began his distinguished military career in 1988 at the Philippine Military Academy, where he graduated with flying colors with the Tanglao Diva class of 1992. His path to becoming one of the Philippine Air Force most respected leaders began with undergraduate pilot training at the Philippine Air Force Flying School, where he distinguished himself as a graduate among his peers. Our keynote speaker's pursuit of excellence is evidenced by his stellar academic performance across various specializations and courses. In 2003, he graduated with distinction from the Squadron Officer course alongside numerous awards in 2013. He demonstrated the same commitment to academic and professional excellence during his command and general staff course. His academic achievements include ranking in the top 4 of the Special Intelligence Operations course and graduating as number 1 in the lead pilot qualification course of UH-1H Bell 205 Alpha course. Throughout his career, he has held key leadership roles in the Philippine Air Force. These positions include Secretary of Air Staff, Group Commander of Tactical Operations Group 11, Wing Commander of the 250th Presidential Airlift Wing, and Commander of the Air Installation Base Development Command prior to his current position. Our keynote speaker is not just an ordinary pilot, having over 5,000 accident-free flying hours, earning his gold wings earlier than his contemporaries. He served as Chief Pilot and Flight Safety Officer to the former President, flying both local and abroad and garnering more than 1,000 of sorties, including missions during the Marawi siege. Under his sterling leadership, the wing achieved significant milestones, including the VVIP helicopter night vision goggles capability, and received back-to-back awards for flight safety and performance. His contributions to the Philippine Air Force have earned him numerous awards, including the Distinguished Service Stars, the award of Lapu-Lapu with the rank of Kamagi, the Philippine Air Force Gold Wings, and the prestigious Presidential Flight Crew Badge, 5-star with wings and laurel, among others. Beyond his military accomplishments, he is a devoted family man, husband to Mrs. Elizabeth Viray Rustria, and a father to Rafael Vincent and Rachel Beatriz. He exemplifies the balance of service and family, earning the admiration and respect of his colleagues and friends alike. A man known to many as Rusty. So, pwede niyo siyang tawagin Sir Rusty. But knowing him for the past months, his character is simply the opposite of the meaning of his nickname, Rusty. Kasi di ba, Rusty, parang kinakalawang na. Pero ang ating commander, napakatatas at napaka-bright. Because he is a man of action, not just words. A catalyst of positive change. Alam niyo po, sa kanya lang nangyari yung sinasabi ni Major Natividad na during graduation ay kasama na ang reservist ID. And that is history. Ladies and gentlemen, ang tunay na may malasakit, please join me in welcoming our very own Commander of the Air Force Reserve Command, ang datu ng ultimate warriors sa buong Pilipinas, Major General Pablo E. Rustria Jr., Philippine Air Force.
Please magsiupo po tayong lahat. Okay. Nais ko po munang batiin ang mga gwapong-gwapong nasa inyong harapan. Nakasama ko ang inyong commanding officer. Siyo po ang taba ng commanding officer ng PAFARU, si Colonel Alvin Sevilla. At ang kanyang tokayo, si the group commander of the 52nd Air Force Group Reserve, sabi na kanina, Major Alvin naman, Natividad. Yeah. Nais ko rin pong batiin ang commander, o ang tawag namin dyan is Group Commander ng Tactical Operations Group 6, kaya po TOG 6 kasi Region 6 po. So siya po ang in charge ng lahat ng air operations dito po sa buong Region 6. Ibig po sabihin, pag nagpatawag ng Air Force representative, yung 3rd Infantry Division, nandito po yan sa may siya po ang kanyang counterpart, yung 2-star general. Wala na po sa iba makakausap na Air Force dito, kundi si Colonel Medroso. So, kapag po may activity ang Air Force dito sa buong Region 6, kayo po as reservist, siya po ang in charge sa lahat ng yun. So, tandaan niyo po yung gandang lalaki na yan, si Simon, bata pa kasi ito si Colonel Simon Medroso. Simon, tayo ka nga ulit para matandaan kanila. Pag nakita niyo po yan sa mga bars at saka sa mall, text niyo po ako para naghahanap na ng mga kaibigan sigurado. Sabi nga dito. Ang Task Force Boracay, ayan. Si Major Hugo, ayan naman. Pakita nyo rin yan. Ayan, siguro palagi nyo na nakikita yan kasi 3 years ka na ba rito? Ano yun, second lieutenant ka pa lang, nandito ka na. Sige po ka. First lieutenant, dito. Major. Hindi, 7 years ka na rito eh. Kapitan pa lang. Ayos. 7 years. Ayos. Sige, tagal yun ha. So, ibig sabihin, pag nakita nyo rin po siya, sabihin, friends natin yan. Green lang yung suot niya, pero part ng armed forces yan. Nais ko rin batiin yung mga awardees natin kanina. Unahin ko na yung mga awardees natin kanina. Ang front office manager ng Crown Regency Beach Resort. Ito po, ito ating tinutuluyan ngayon, si Miss Ruth Solano. Ayan. Si Ma'am Ruth. Sa gilid. Actually, meron tayong tahimik dito sa gilid na patago-tago lang. Ito lang yung pangalan niya rito. Ayaw magpabati. Sige, mamaya na ito, secret na lang daw. Ayaw magpabati eh. Ang Paradise Cable Television Network, represented by Astropel Tabanera. Tama ba? The General Manager. Nandito siya. At yung CNCC Food Restaurant, the owner himself, Mr. Jackie Lim. Ayan. Maraming salamat po sa inyong mga suporta. Wag po kayo magsasawa, sir. Kaya gustong-gusto bumalik dito sa Boracay dahil sa mga taong katulad niyo po. At sa lahat po ng miyembro ng BCMT Class 2025 o ng Basic Citizen Military Training Class 2025 Alpha Boracay, no? Tama. Kasi marami po kasing BCMT Class 2025. Walo po kasi yung ARSEN. ARSEN is Air Reserve Center. Tama po ba? Ang nandito po is PIF ARSEN. Ibig po sabihin yan, ang area po kasi ng PIF ARSEN is itong buong Visayas region. So meron tayong tinatawag na PERS ARSEN. Ang PERS ARSEN po nandun sa NCR. Lahat po ng reservist doon, Air Force Reservist, siya po ang nagmamanage at nag-a-administer. Lahat po nandun sa NCR. Ang second ARSEN po, nandun naman po sa Clark Air Base. Magkasama po kami ng headquarters. Co-located kami. Sa kanya naman po, ang minamanage niya is yung Region 3, pataas. Region 2 hanggang Region 1. So magsimula yan sa Pampanga, Bulacan, Pampanga, all the way up north hanggang Batanes. Inabot niyo na po ba yung Batanes? May mas malayo pa doon, yung Itbayat. Baka hindi niyo pa narinig yun. Meron pang mas malayo doon, yung tinatawag nating Mabulis. Mabulis Point. So tingnan niyo sa mapa yan, mag-google niyo yan. Yung Mabulis po, pag nandun kayo, ang signal na makapipick up niyo na pag nagbukas kayo ng radyo is Taiwan radio station na. Kasi mas malapit na sa Taiwan compared sa mainland Philippines, sa may Apari. So yun po yung Region 2. Tama po ba ako? Yung ARSEN 2. Yung ARSEN 3, nando naman po yan sa Laguna, down south. Laguna, Quezon, Bicol. Yan po, yung region na yan. Ang ARSEN 4, nando naman po yan sa Palawan, yung buong region ng Palawan. At ito po, ARSEN 5, ito, Visayas. Then yung ARSEN 6, yung buong Zamboanga Peninsula. Pataas hanggang Osamis, Pagadian. And then, yung dito sa may Western Mindanao, yan naman po nahati yan sa ARSEN 7, nandun po yan sa Davao, Davao del Sur, Davao del Norte, Davao de Oro, etc. And then yung ARSEN 8, nandun naman po siya sa Cagayan de Oro. Osamis, yun yung area na yun. So, nationwide po ang coverage ng Air Force Reserve Command. At yung 8 po nating ARSENs, ako po ang parang tagapangasiwa ng 8 ARSEN na yan. So, ibig po sabihin, yung pagkapanalo ni Major Natividad as the best group reserve sa buong Air Force, ibig po sabihin nun, ang tinalo niya, ba't po sa isang wing, ang isa po kasing ARSEN, meron ding First Air Force Wing Reserve. Ang 2nd Arsen may 2nd Air Force Wing Reserve. So kayo po, 5th Arsen, meron po kayong 5th Air Force Wing Reserve. Tama po? Bawat isang Air Force Wing Reserve, meron po siyang 3 Air Force Group Reserve. So, madali lang po tandaan kasi, kita niyo po, 52nd. Kasi 5th Arsen. So, under 5th Arsen, meron pong 51st Air Force Group Reserve, which is ang area po niya is yung nandito sa may Cebu area. Hanggang Dumaguete. Cebu, Dumaguete. And then 52nd, ito po, dito sa Region 6. And then 53rd, yan naman po yung nandun sa Tacloban, Leyte area. So napalaki pong area ni Colonel Sibilia. So kung ang isa pong wing ay may 3 group, ilan pong wing tayo meron? 8 supposedly, pero yung pong sa 7th Arsen at saka 8th Arsen, isa lang po ang wing na nandun. Ano lang po yung nandun, yung 7th Air Force Wing Reserve. Wala na po tayong 8th Air Force Wing Reserve. Hinati po nila yung management ng 7th Air Force Wing Reserve, hinati po between 7th Arsen and 8th Arsen. So in short, hanggang 7th Air Force Wing Reserve lang po tayo doon. So 7 times 3, 21. Sa 21 na po yun, ang nanalo po ay si 52nd Air Force Wing Reserve. Na kayo po ay kasama. So, haba po ng segue ko. Ganun po lang po gusto ma-emphasize yung kanyang pinanalunan. This Tuesday, July 1, that is the celebration of the Philippine Air Force founding anniversary. I'll be attending it. At doon po maa-awardan sila Sir Don at yung nanalong wing. Ang nanalong wing yata is yung 3rd Air Force Wing Reserve. Yun yung nandun sa may Southern Luzon, Lucena, Batangas, Bicol. Sarap na putol. Congratulate kayo yung BCMT Class 2025 Alpha. So nabanggit ko yun kasi sabay-sabay po yung graduation nyo. Actually, nung isang araw, nandun ako sa Batangas. Kasi 8 yan, so ibig sabihin, 8 BCMT yun. Every year po, 2 klase ng BCMT ang kinakandak ng bawat arsen. So last year, binanggit kanina ni Alvin, nandito ako nung November 16. I assume my designation as Commander FRC, November 10, 9. So 6 days after, ito po yung una kong engagement. Umattend ng graduation ceremony ng BCMT Class 2024 naman yon. 2024, Bravo. Kasi pangalawa na pong klase yun yung year na yon. At nakita ko nga noon yung nagkakaabutan na ng diploma. Sabi ko, reservice na itong mga to. Wala bang ID itong mga to? So, sir, wala pa sir kasi ongoing process. Okay, so, hindi ko lang muna pinansin. Sumunod na ceremony, nakita ko na naman, wala na namang ID. Sabi ko, matagal ba gawin yung ID na yan? Sir, kasi doon sa headquarters Philippine Air Force, ang gumagawa po ng ID natin yung adjutant. Nandun po sa Villamor Air Base yung ginagawa. Sir, marami na kasing ginagawa doon, ganun. So, ang ginawa ko, pinuntahan ko yung office ng Air Force Adjutant. Kinausap ko yung pinaka-boss doon. Sabi ko, pare ko, alam mo, yung ating mga reservists, 30 days nagte-training yan. Hindi naman ako maniwalang masyadong marami kang ginagawang ID rito. Gano'n ba katagal gawin yung ID na yan? Basta kompleto lang yung requirements. Kaya ng 10 minutes ang isang ID. I-print, ganyan. Pero siyempre, hindi rin naman tayong ginagawa ng ID noon. Marami rin. Pero in short, medyo napakiusapan natin at sinabi ko dun sa mga commanders ng mga arsen, sabi ko, kung gagawin nyo ulit akong guest of honor sa inyong mga graduation ceremony, pupuntahan ko lang yan kung yung mga graduates ay matatanggap na nila yung ID nila on the day of their graduation. So, awa ng Diyos, lahat naman po ng mga commanders ay nakasunod. At ayan po. So palakpakan po ninyo si Colonel Sevilla at yung mga tao na rito. Tama po yung sinabi ni Sir. First time po ito. Na pagkabigay ng diploma, kasama na yung ID. Last year po kasi nga, sabi ko, ewan ko, nagawa na ba ng ID yung last year na graduate? Nahabol na. Ha? Next batch. Talagang kinumply nyo lang ito. Nauna pa nabigyan ng ID to. O, kita nyo yan. Napakaswerte nyo. Ay, yung sa Cebu. Oo, yung last week. Oo pala. Naalala ko yan. Ilang klase ito? BCMT class 25 alpha na 50. Tapos meron din tayong BCMT for PAFARU. Yung 55 Fire and Rescue. Squadron Reserve. Ayan na. 30 rin naman yun. Tama po ba? 30? 16. At yung SARAT, ang Search and Rescue Auxiliary Training Class 2025. Yan pong mga ganyang klaseng specialized training, kayo po as a new reservist, pwede nyo pong i-avail yung ganyang trainings through ADT, yung Active Duty Training. So, ibig sabihin po, next year, dahil kayo po ay reservist na, pwede po kayo mag-avail noon. Magpa-enroll po kayo o magpa-register kayo na you are interested to undergo the Active Duty Training next year. Kasi po, kapag 2 consecutive years na hindi na po kayo active, mapipilitan po tayong tanggalin yung pangalan nyo sa Ready Reserve Force. Ililipat po namin kayo sa standby. At kung mapansin po ninyo, yung ID nyo, ano po expiration? 3 years. After 3 years, wala na pong visa yan. Mawawala ng visa ang anting-anting na yan. Alam niyo po bang anting-anting yan pag suot nyo o pagdala nyo? Kasi pag yan po pinakita nyo sa mga kapwa nating kasundaluhan at mga kapulisan, kahit pa paano may discount na kayo. Discount lang naman. Hindi naman totally 100% foolproof. Kahit pa paano, medyo mapapakiusapan nyo na sila pag meron tayong konting infraction of baga madadaan sa pakiusapan. Wag lang matinding infraction of laws. Okay po ba? So, ayun, sabi ko nga po, sabay-sabay po ang graduation ceremony ninyo. May kasabay po kayo sa Luzon. Pero dahil nauna po nagpa-schedule to si Alvin, tsaka dahil napakalakas po talaga ng 52nd Air Force Group Reserve, talagang bumiyahe po ako dito. Actually, sabi ni Alvin, Sir, hanggang Sunday tayo dito. Sabi ko, ikaw naman, Alvin, pagbigyan na. Huwag mo na kunin yung birthday ko. So, gusto niya Sunday pa ako umalis. Dito ako mag-celebrate. Sabi ko, may pamilya rin ako, Alvin. Sabi ko, hinahanap din ako ng mga yon. Sabi ko. So, gustuhin ko man po mag-stay. Siyempre, meron din naman na magmamahal sa atin kahit papano. So, I have to go back to my family. Baka magtaka yun Bakit doon ka nag-celebrate? Di ba? Baka madisgrasya tayo doon. Anyway, again, congratulations dun sa tatlong grupo na yon. BCMT Class 2025 Alpha, Boracay. Yung PAFARU Class BCMT Class 2025, the 55 Fire and Rescue Squadron Reserve, and the Search and Rescue Auxiliary Training SARAT Class 2025. I also would like to congratulate the training directorate and the staff of FRSR, of course, led by your commanding officer, Colonel Alvin Sevilla, for a job very, very well done in the successful conduct of the training. So, sasabihin ko sana palakpakan, pero ayan, pinalakpakan nyo na. So, tama naman yun. Nasa may mga training staff. Tayo nga kayo, yung mga training staff. 1, 2, sige, tayo. Yan. Parang konti lang kayo, Wala ba kayong yung mga BRIs, yung at mga volunteer reservist instructors? Meron ba nag-participate? Wala. Ayan Alam niyo po, meron kami tinatawag na BRIs. Ibig po sabihin nun, volunteer reservist instructors. Ibig po sabihin nun, nag-volunteer yung mga reservists natin na magturo sa mga katulad po ninyo na estudyante ng BCMT. Ngayon, dahil po kayo ay reservist na, starting today, next year, o this coming, ano ba, July, kailan yung next na batch ng training? Okay. May panibagong klase man, BCMT Class 2025, Bravo na ang tawag doon. Sa Antigua naman ikakandak yun. Oh. After service, pwede rin po kayong, qualified na kayong maging BRI o Volunteer Reservist Instructor. Pag nakita po nila na magbo-volunteer kayo, tutulong kayo sa FTX, gusto niyo bawian yung mga estudyante dun sa Antique, pwede niyo gawin yun. Oh. So, kailangan po natin yun. Kasi sa iba pong arsen, marami po nagbo-volunteer ng mga reservists na magturo para imparte yung natutunan nila. Maganda rin kasi na yung magtuturo ay manggaling dun sa mismong nakaranas na nung ganong klaseng training. At saka makakatulong kayo para ma-improve. Uy, puno nga kayo. Baka matandaan masyado yung mga mukha nyo. O, ayan, ayan. Tandaan nyo po yung mga mukha niyan. Pwede nyo nang abangan sa gate yung mga yan. Mamaya. Mabait yung mga yan. Napakaswerte nyo. At hindi naman magiging Air Force Group of the Year ang 52nd Air Force Group Reserve kung hindi magagaling ang mga nandito sa PIPASEN. So again, palakpakan po natin sila. Let me also extend my heartfelt gratitude to the leadership of the local government units and the non-government organizations who in one way or another contributed to the successful conduct of this training. So ayan, may pinasalamatan po tayo mga stakeholders natin kanina. And of course, the community of Aklan for your warm hospitality and unwavering support. Your kindness reflects unity and strength. Thank you for your unwavering commitment to the defense of our nation. Together, let us continue to move forward with pride, purpose, and passion for our shared mission. And of course, the members of the BCMT Class 2025 Alpha, the BCMT Affiliated Reserve Unit, or the PAFARU, 55 First Fire and Rescue Squadron Reserve, and the SARAT Class of 2025. I am fully aware that you invested your time, sweat, and tears. Ayan, may mga naiyak kanina. Oh. Mambalyat. Pwede nga, ano. Oh, kanina ganun siya. Wala lang siyang dalang panyo. Wala kang panyo, ma'am. White hanky. Hindi na-require sa inyo yun. Dapat meron yun. Oh, naiyak siya kanina. Nagulat din ako. Mamaya tayo usap, ma'am, ha? Okay na umiyak, ma'am. Okay na. Tapos na-graduate ka na. Ibig sabihin, si ma'am, talagang nahirapan. Na-recall niya siguro yung mga pinagdaan niya. Lalo na nung last 3 days. Tama ba, ma'am? Yung FTX. Oh, basta na-survive mo yun, ibig sabihin. Okay ka na. So, sweat, time, and tears. At baka iba nga dyan, nagkaroon pa ng mga nag-shed pa ng dugo. Kasi sa ibang training, may iba medyo na-injured. Meron ba na-injured dito? During the training? Meron bang lumabas yung mga dugo? Sarge Malay? Saan ka tinamaan? Anong tumama sa'yo? Shrapnel? Ano yung sa dalumiga ka at hindi mo napansin na may bato sa ilalim? Nadulas, tapos tumama yung likod mo sa bato. Kumusta na sir ang likod mo? Okay naman, hindi na bali. Okay. Tibay. Yun ang mga kailangan natin. And especially during your intense training session that tested your physical strength, mental resilience, and emotional fortitude. Emotional fortitude. Ano ba ibig sabihin ng emotional fortitude? Mambalyat. Emotional fortitude daw. Bawal daw yung mga drama. Yung mga drama. But let me be clear. The training was not only about growing your strength and mastering drills and military doctrines. It was about learning the depth of your character, the power of your teamwork, and the responsibility you will bear as part of something much larger than yourselves. Being new members of the Philippine Air Force Reserve Force, may you live up to your class name, Matayog. Tama ba? Matayog. Which means, matatag at matapat na alagad, yumayakap sa oras ng gabi. Ng gabay. Eh, kasi si Sir, yung nakita ko parang yumayakap sa oras ng gabi. Mali pala. Yumayakap. Alvin kasi. Yumayakap sa oras ng gabay. Oo. Medyo magkalapit kasi spelling. Sir, baka mali yung basa mo rito. Yumayakap sa oras ng gabay. Oo. Hindi gabi. Our country faces numerous challenges, both external and internal. So, alam naman po natin yung nangyayari ngayon sa West Philippine Sea. Yung internal, matagal na yan. Ating communist insurgencies, yung ating secessionist movement sa Mindanao. Pero yung external, ayan ang medyo malapit-lapit. And as members of the Reserve Force, you are now entrusted with the responsibility to stand with us. Ano po ba yung mission ng ating reservists? Ano po ba ang ating mga reservists? Ano po tawag sa inyo? You are the base for expansion of the armed forces of the Philippines. Ibig sabihin po, kasi kukunti lang po ang members ng EFP. 300 to 400,000 lang po tayo. At dahil ang tawag po sa inyo ay base for expansion, ibig sabihin, you are the force multiplier. Sa ngayon po, sa Air Force alone, mayroon tayong mga around 80,000. Sa Air Force lang yon. So, na-multiply na siya for almost, ang Air Force po kasi nasa mga 18,000 lang. 1.8. So, almost times 4 na yung strength ninyo. So, kayo yung force multiplier ng Air Force. Ibig po sabihin, pag nagkagera, kasi di ba nakalagay doon, base for expansion in the event of war, ano pa po? Rebellion, insurgency. Para kinakabahan na kayo, mama. Relax. Hindi mangyayari yun. Relax na kayo, ma'am. Pero sabi nga nila, to be able to have peace, we must prepare for war. Siyempre, hindi naman natin pinapanakay matuloy yun. Pero, sabi nga nila, daig ng maagap ang connected ba yun dun, ma'am, sa being prepared? Maagap eh. Yun, ma'am. Okay. And so our saan ako napunta? Yun. So you are now as part of the armed force of the Philippines, being a reservist, as defenders of our peace, of our sovereignty, and democracy. And aside doon sa medyo masyadong extreme na senaryo, yung gera, we must also be an active participants in nation building. So ito na po yung minsan nare-request namin sa mga reservists to be part of disaster response, humanitarian missions, and internal peacekeeping, upholding the values of discipline, respect, and service. And also let me highlight that under the leadership of our commanding general, si Lieutenant General Arthur M. Cordura, siya po ang ating commanding general. He was just designated as the CGPAF, yung pang shortcut nun, CGPAF, Commanding General, Philippine Air Force, last December, last year lang. So, barely 6 months in his tenure. Actually, ang tenure na po ngayon ng Commanding General, maximum 2 years na lang po, unless he gets promoted. Pero, other than that, maximum 2 years after nun, he will be replaced by another aspiring officer. So, ang sabi po niya, we must align ourselves with the Philippine Air Force's current strategic thrust. Ang kanya pong thrust, yung nasa logo po ninyo, kalagay po dyan, Focus PAP. Ayan po yun. This initiative strengthens the Philippine Air Force as mission-oriented, nakalagay din po yan dyan, mission-oriented, capability-driven, and values-based force. Ready to secure our skies, protect our people, and uphold national sovereignty. It also fosters the culture of compassion, teamwork, and resilience. And of course, we should always be continuing our service with honor, courage, and dedication. And of course, lastly, as a reminder, you are now wearing your uniform. Lahat po ba may uniform na? Malamang kasi pagka wala, dapat wala kayo dito. Hindi po ba? Your uniform is more than a fabric. Hindi lang po just basta tela yan. It is a symbol of duty. It is a symbol of honor. It is a symbol of sacrifice. Because every active, like us, and reservist military member, wearing it properly at all times, is not just a simple or mere following orders. Pag sinabi, suot kayo uniforme, suot ka lang. Hindi lang po basta ganun ang pagsusuot ng uniforme. It is actually a solemn vow to serve. Kanina po, nagtaas kayo ng kanang kamay. Natandaan niyo po sinabi niyo kanina? Bibigyan ko po ulit kayo ng kopya nun para maalala niyo po na sumumpa kayo. O, di ba? Pag sumumpa po kayo, ano ibig sabihin nun? Dapat to pa rin po natin yun. O, yung pagmamahal, pag sumumpa kayo, minsan, pwede rin namang, Sir, ikaw ba nung sumumpa ka nung mamahalin mo yung asawa mo? Tinotoo mo ba? May asawa ka na, sir? Ikaw? Meron na. Sumumpa ka ba? Di ba sa simbahan, di ba meron tayong sumpaan na gano'n? Mamahalin mo through, kahit na pumayat siya o tumaba siya, mamahalin pa rin siya. Di ba yun yung sinabi ron eh? Thick and thin. Mamaya po, alalahanin niyo yung sinumpaan niyo kanina. So, yun po yun. Masyado dramatic yun eh. It is a solemn vow to serve. So, wag po natin basta kung saan natin ginagamit yung ating uniforme. It is a solemn vow to serve with integrity and to serve with pride. So, let us be proud when we are wearing our uniform. And so, in closing, let us always remember that the strength of our nation lies not just in our military assets or technologies, but in the will and readiness of our reserve force. So, hindi lang po kami yun. Hindi lang po yung ating military technology. Kayo po. Dahil kayo po ang aming force multiplier. Your will and readiness that each one of you right now, here today, represents that strength. Sabi nga nila, sometimes when we want to go fast, we need to go alone. Kung gusto natin maging mabilis, mas maganda siguro mag-isa na lang tayo. But when we want to go far, gusto nating makalayo, umabot sa malayo, we need to go together. So once again, congratulations to each and every one of you. Welcome to the Ultimate Warriors family. Handa sa tawag ng Inang Bayan. Mabuhay ang Air Force Reserve Command, mabuhay ang 5th Air Force Wing Reserve, mabuhay ang 5th Air Reserve Center, mabuhay po tayong lahat. Magandang hapon po sa inyo.
Thank you, sir, for that very heartwarming message. And now, let us proceed to the giving of memento to our keynote speaker. Our memento is Parao Sailboat. It is a traditional double outrigger sailboat native to the Philippines, especially prevalent in the Visayas region. In Boracay, Parao sailing has become a popular tourist attraction celebrated for its serene and picturesque coastal rides. Our memento is presented to Major General Pablo E. RUSTRIA Jr., Philippine Air Force, Commander, Air Reserve Command, during our joint graduation ceremony of Basic Citizen Military Training, Class Matayog 2025, Alpha, Boracay. Our next memento is given. Our next memento is given by the Search and Rescue Auxiliary Training SARAT Class 2025. Thank you once again, sir. As we honor our force and legacy, let us now stand for the singing of the Philippine Air Force hymn. And to formally conclude our activity for today, we shall now have a photo opportunity together with our keynote speaker. May we request first our newly graduates to proceed here in the front, the BCMT Class Matayog 2025 Alpha Boracay. Once again, good afternoon and congratulations to all the graduates and newly commissioned to the Reserve Force. Mabuhay ang Pilipinas, mabuhay ang Laang Kawal, mabuhay ang hukbong himpapawid ng Pilipinas.